Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hello.
uh, pretty well. Pretty good. I had a fun time watching this. This was insane.
Well, yeah, it was definitely fun. So I did let you share the screen, but I think actually people on Twitch wouldn't be able to see it. So it's just gonna have to be in the link that you made the review link.
Yeah. I'll just do it there, and it'll just be on your screen, and that should work fine, right?
Yeah, yeah, and everybody should be able to hear you, so it's good.
Yeah, and we can talk. I'm not going to be looking at Twitch chat at the same time because I have no idea how to do that. So if there's any questions, just relay them or something.
Sure.
Right. So so far so normal. Uh, I don't know if this is Joseki.
That's Joseki. It's not the
It is?
fun Joseki. Yeah, it's kind of old because a lot of people nowadays just press the 15,
Yeah,
but
it just seems to me like this looks really good for black, though. Like, I don't know
it's
the right place here.
it's Joseki. Like just push, and sometimes
Worse, worse,
depends on the top.
like
And
this? That looks terrible.
I think there's an attack around K something, maybe L17. I don't remember quite well. There's a pincer here, but usually
I'm
it's
willing to
better for.
believe it. This doesn't make sense to me because black can sacrifice the stone, right?
Hmm.
So what's white getting here? Like the stone isn't dead and black can sacrifice it. Black can even do this, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think
Yeah. So
you don't.
if you check the
Mhm.
Joseki button, yeah, it's not Joseki. Itarios, I think we're thinking about if it's a close pincer. So if that Blackstone was at G17, then
Right. If
white
it's a
could.
close picture, I'm more willing to believe it
Mhm.
because this stone is much easier to attack.
Mhm.
When it's further away, it's harder.
Yeah.
Like nearly everyone nowadays is playing the Kema, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. The Joseki button, at least on OGS, says the Kema or a two space jump.
Two
Right.
space jump, I know is Joseki, yeah. Um, there might be other stuff, I don't know. I mean, this kind of thing is often Joseki. I don't know how its relation to different pincers. Um, but yeah, the Kema is usually the basic one. I know maybe against Luis, I wouldn't like the Kema because I'm pretty sure he wants this.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want that. So I think if I was playing this game, I might go with the two space jump. But yeah, this okay. So here, and this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know that you really like the micro Chinese, but this is insane.
Yeah,
Um,
but I like it too
if
much.
you're going to Tanuki, you have to do it here, right?
Yeah,
This is severe. Like this is really slow. It doesn't even threaten anything.
yeah. I just really like the micro Chinese.
Yeah, I know, but you have to stretch here. White is pushing you from behind. Just take the help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought with two stones I was okay. Like, I just want to play
Double
somewhere else in the
Hanes
board.
hurts so much. This
Yeah.
double Hane is so painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very
And
happy here.
yeah. Um yeah, and then this so
I
White's
think
got like a billion options, all of them look good. Um it's kind of one of those weird cases. I think I like it this way. I think black has to do this. I think that's what he's got. Um because if you just try to do this, this is really painful,
mhm,
right? So this is like all of those exchanges in the corner are bad, right?
yes.
So it's better not to make them just go straight to this,
Mhm,
right? And you basically just have to leave it at that. And then this is big end game, but it's just end game.
mhm.
The whole corner is just dead. Um, I think that's probably my favorite version, but this connection is fine. This connection is really good. And then this is bad too. This has to be bad, right? You have to connect this way.
That's what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
I thought so.
Yeah, you have to connect this way. You can also do this. This is also okay.
Mhm.
But this one has to be bad because this is the really important cutting point, and you connected the less important one.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
thought like it seems that I wanted to answer B10 if he goes there. That's why I prefer this one. But yeah, I was
So
debating about
why would white play B10? That's not even the best move if you want to seal the left side, right? You want to do it here.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
But
Because you're
I think you're saying if he did like B13. So like if black plays B13, then he was worried about B10.
so even then, this is still not the right move, right? It's still
Yeah.
here.
Mhm. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that actually, but yeah, that's
Okay,
cool.
so let's think about this. Why do you want to play B10? You want to play it in order to make strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you leaving a cutting point if what you want is to make strength?
Hmm. Well, I thought he would have a weakness at B11, but I
Ah, well, sort of, but I mean, even if I mean this cut is still weird, right?
Like
yeah, like
that
if black cut
works
here, I thought I'd be happy as
well.
white,
Like
right?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't think Black's gonna do this, but then this cut is weird because now you don't have the ladder.
Hmm.
I think that's why
You
you
know,
just play the ladder variation
yeah, yeah.
for black
I
for
think
white.
here White would just Tanuki, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, White's probably gonna play, something like this.
Like I think
Or you could also
B10.
do this. I mean, any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Because if you do nothing, and it's Black's turn, is Black really going to do this?
Yeah, no.
Right. Black's not going to do that. So why do we care? Why are we trying to prevent it?
Mm.
Mhm.
Fair assessment. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So then this is really strong. I think just this is better. This looks better.
I don't like it.
Right? Because you just, you're okay. You're okay.
Just
Right?
connect. Like if you just connect.
Just connect and probably here, I think, is fine. This is better than the game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Because Black still has eyes and White doesn't have the eyes in the corner here, right? In the game, White took all of the eyes in the corner, like all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is pretty much like this wall was already really strong, but it's much stronger because you now have eyes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think at this point, Black is losing pretty clearly. Like this is a pretty strong advantage for White. And then we go here, which I think is the right move. I mean,
Like I didn't
it's
feel
even kind
like
of a ladder breaker for this, right?
yes.
Right. I mean, not that cut is actually gonna, that's probably not a thing that's gonna happen, but it's just a thing that a little bonus point for the move. Um, then here this looks fine. Here, yeah. I was wondering if White could play here. I'm not sure about this, but it looks like if you do this, if Black cuts, you can stretch here, and then this cutting point is an issue. So it looks like White should be able to live,
Hmm.
right?
It's uncomfortable black for white, sorry, because black has the extended B7 free.
What if black just fixes the cut now with like R8?
Right.
I'm
So
not
because
saying white will
that's
die,
probably what
but
I think. Yeah. Well, White's definitely alive here, right? That's like 100% alive.
mm-hmm.
And then you have to fight with this, right? Which stinks. But I think you can go here, and I think you're still okay.
Yeah.
But yes, it's a mess. So I mean, the shape that you need to sort of be wary about is sort of this L group shape, but it is Sente, and then you can sort of, this is locally alive, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay, but I mean, it's all obviously perfectly okay not to do that.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, this is
Mhm.
fine. So here,
Yeah, I think
I would
maybe I should have
Tanuki.
played O3.
I would Tanuki here. I would play this.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Um, but if you're going to play locally, I think this Hane is probably much better than the stretch, right? So you Hane at the head of 2, and Black's got 2, so you Hane at their head,
Hmm.
right? Um, so the other Hane at the head of 2, this sort of looks like Hane at the head of 2, but you really have to remember what Hane at the head of 2 is about. It's about liberties, right?
Hmm.
But it's really not these two. It's really this whole group,
Mhm.
right? And White can live here like no problem, right? This just there's not an issue. Just no problem.
Hmm. Yeah, I think Joseki speaking, White's supposed to play O3 next anyway. Like if this is
Uh,
because when
I
Black's
don't know
high,
if
I'm used to the bamboo joint.
well, when Black does this, right? Then O3 is common.
Yeah, yeah.
But Black didn't do that, so White actually still has eyes in the corner if you need them,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Um. So anyway, we go here. You did you Haned eventually. This is a much less severe Hana than it was before, and this is just the Luisest move I've ever seen in my life. Um,
I was really happy to play this.
like this move is complete nonsense. Like I know that you know that it's nonsense, and you played it anyway because that's who you are. um, so I would just stretch here.
Mm.
This looks very strong. Um, I have no idea how Black is going to defend this. And you're going to try to kill the corner, but White has access to eyes in the corner very easily just with this, right?
Mhm.
So this is just a terrible fight for Black. This just I have no idea what the plan is, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like you want sort of this, and then probably White just lives in the corner here,
Mm.
and then Black has to worry about stuff here.
Not at this moment because White's alive. The cat, like, you can sacrifice the 2 stones. Then the group at N7 becomes more interesting to attack.
How are you going to attack these stones when White has all of this strength here on this side of the board?
Uh, Not directly at this moment. Just like we have to work, get there eventually.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a crazy overplay. It doesn't make sense. Okay, this move is the weirdest thing ever. I have no idea where this shape came from. This is very strange. Why not extend here? This looks like the normal shape.
I was reading some liberty problems with White, with
Yeah,
the other one.
just here, here, here. Probably.
Mm. I thought
I
about
think
this.
Black
Yeah.
has more liberty problems than White does, right? Like these stones are very weak.
Yeah, I should have played safe here. This was on my mind, and I didn't.
Well, it just seems like the natural shape. I mean, this is probably okay too. Um, Same thing. These stones are very weak, but usually, what you're doing is you're fighting,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
So in fights, uh, efficiency is not what matters, right? In fights, you want to be as strong as you can because you're fighting,
Yeah. Yep.
right? That just makes sense. Um, so then this, and here I would have played here. Oh, that is what you played. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, yeah, I like that move. That's perfectly good. Um, yeah, because none of this stuff works, right?
That at the moment.
Right. So Black plays this, and then this is a disaster. Here is where things start to fall apart. Uh, yeah, you really, really, really need to watch the liberties on these two stones. So just connect here is probably fine. Black cannot continue because you cut.
Yeah, no table.
Right? So you go, so you just go here. Black has to do something like this. And then all this weird Aji Black has here is just so annoying. And White's alive, right?
Yeah, White's
So
alive.
this is a sort of fight where only Black is weak, right? No White stones are weak. So this has to be a good fight for White, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was the plan.
Yeah. Okay. So here is just a misread as far as I can tell, because this is just very, very hard.
Yeah.
So I thought you missed this when I saw this. But apparently you didn't miss this. It was this that you missed, which was a little surprising. I thought this was the move you missed. And I thought, okay, you're just going to go here and here. And then this game just went really sour for White anyway. Like, this is still really bad. And I saw you on stream say this move, which is wrong. This is much better. So if you play this move, then later Black has stuff at A or B. And you don't want to have to deal with any of that.
Yeah, I was gonna play A next after for White, but
so you're just gonna take Gote here.
Yeah.
That you don't want Gote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do this, and then you can take Sente. You can cut here if you want. I'm not sure if that cut's good, but you can do it. So anyway, here we go. So we get into this, and you did cut. Why did you capture here instead of extending? I'm so confused about this one.
I just wanted to preserve a little bit more IG with the 2 stones.
Okay, I see. Okay, fine, I buy that. And then here, and then apparently both of you seem to think that these 2 stones, Black thought these were something to attack, and White thought they were something to defend. And this confused me. What are those 2 stones doing?
Nothing.
For me, I felt like they were overshadowing Black's big Moyo, right? So I thought if I run them, it would spoil its territory on the right side.
Okay, so you want to spoil Black's Moyo, just do it directly, right? These stones are not required. You just go here, right? Or here, something inside the Moyo. You don't have to, worry about these 2 stones. When Black goes here, you can. I mean, if Black's going to do this and eat the stones, okay. I mean,
I wasn't going to eat the stones. I'm just expanding the sector line.
Of course not. Yeah. So right, Black's thinking that there's a sector line here, right? This is the thinking.
Yeah.
You're playing on that line. Okay. I buy that. So if I was White here, you know what I would play? I would play something like this, because I see a big strong wall here. And this very weak stone there.
I buy this. My plan here, if White did something like this, was to exchange at F16.
F16.
Just a pip.
So is this even Sente?
At this moment, probably.
Worse. What if White goes here? Are you just dead?
I don't think so, but it's hard.
Because this does not kill White, right? White's still alive in the corner.
Black descends.
So Black descends right here.
Then
I guess you're going to try to find life sort of on the top edge or something?
Yeah, probably.
That stinks. You just played to try to make a Moyo here.
Yeah.
And now you're going to find life on the upper edge.
Yeah.
Right? So that can't be the plan. I think if White plays this, you pretty much have to run something like this. I don't think there's any choice. Yeah. But this just doesn't make any sense, though. Even though it's the only move, White's so strong. There's no attack on 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do this, right? I mean, that'll almost sacrifices your stone. So the notion that there's a sector line here is weird because you're just not strong enough. There's no Moyo to draw a sector line on.
Yeah.
Right. So I would have played here. I think it's the same point for both players.
It saves his weakness, right? Yeah, if you become strong there, then the wall looks stupid.
Yeah. So I think this white move, by the way, is okay. You can also like try this, but you know, there's a mess on the lower side. I mean, here and then later, black can start to think of maybe messing with the eye shape of the group. I don't think it's actually something you have to worry about, but maybe. And so you gotta this is a weird fight. So yeah. I think the stretch is okay, but this is weird, and defending these stones was just seemed like it went off the rails here, sort of for both players. Like I did not understand what this fight was about. So again, I mean, you're trying to reduce black's Moyo. You can just reduce black's Moyo. You don't need the two stones to do it.
Mm-hmm.
These two stones are not part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as I said, I mean, I think the best way to reduce the black's Moyo is to do it in a place where black is weak. Because black is not weak here. Like, this is probably one of the strongest groups you've ever seen. So fighting next to that group sounds kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I should play away from thickness.
Right. That's not a place you want to fight. Black should be very happy to fight there. And you can't even cut black, right? Because, I mean, black can connect here if he has to. Which, he should never, under almost no circumstances should he ever do that. But, if he has to, he will. So here we go. And here's white just sort of building this really weak group. And this thickness here is just getting worse and worse. Here we go. Wrong mouse button. Here we go. This thickness gets worse and worse as black strengthens these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we keep going, and why didn't you just keep going? I mean, just keep surrounding them.
Yeah, but this is enough. Just wanted to use the two stone side.
Yeah, I guess. White here is Sente, right? So this kind of stuff, right? And then the cut. There could actually be a problem.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to be a problem. Like, it's not a big deal now, but I mean, when there's a weak group of both colors, there's a weak white group at A and a weak black group at B, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this has to be the most important part of the board.
Yeah.
So it has to be, because there's two weak groups there. Defending these is locally interesting, I guess. White did this. This is actually a very good shape move. This is nice. Black here. This just works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just works. And then black stones look weird. I think, what's the right move? I guess you gotta go. Yeah, I think the only, you gotta fight this. It's really weird to bring these stones out. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to save them, you have to give this Atari. No one wants to give that Atari, right? That Atari's terrible. I mean, that does save the stones, but it's terrible.
Yeah. That's why I just sacrificed them.
Yeah. I don't think white even needs this. I might have played here. Again, this is a fight where only black is weak. No white stones here are weak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if only black is weak, you can attack, right? You are not weak. There's nothing white here that's weak, so the fight has to be good for white.
I see.
Yeah. So here, is this Sente? Yeah, I guess it is, right?
Black goes to L3, and that's Sanoji.
Right. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's Sente. Okay, we're good. So you extend here. I mean, I still would probably play this anyway. Like, I mean, okay. So you go here, and white goes here. White's alive. Black somehow has to fight this, I guess. It's just weird. I don't see eyes for black locally, so you have to run. And in the meantime, like, this cut starts to become really interesting for white, because as white gets stronger, white gets stone sort of in this area. Like this one group is getting worse.
So I was thinking that instead of 6 the turn, playing the 1 space jump.
One space jump. I mean, it's similar, right? I mean, white goes here. It's similar. And then you have to sort of somehow fix this eventually, even if it's not right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem's still there. It's not like white doesn't have to cut right now, but I mean, it doesn't work out, right? It just fails now, right? I think so. Yeah, it just fails. Okay. Does it?
You can throw in first, I think.
So like this. Throw in like this. Nice reading. Yeah, this looks like it works. Yeah. Okay. Nice reading. Yeah. The other way I think did not. That's a good Tsuji. Okay. Nice. So here. This is a little bit weird. I was expecting just this, but you know, whatever. This should be fine. So right here, we really want Sente, because the area around here is really hot. Like, exactly what move, I'm not sure, but something around the triangle has to be critical. So we should be desperately fighting for Sente there. Here, blah. Yeah, this peep is probably bad. Because it makes this turn much worse. Right? White can't respond this way because of this. But if you've made this peep, then white can probably do this.
Yeah.
So I think that peep is bad. I think here, and black is pretty much already locally alive. So you can go here. That looks good to me. I do not think black is in any danger. Because I mean, you can just keep, worst case scenario, you just keep running here, right? And then you got all sorts of moves, square type deal, and you should be perfectly fine. I mean, that's assuming that there's no life like locally, which I'm not sure. I mean, there might be life locally too. I don't know. So here. Oh, this is actually what happened in the game, right? This is very strange. This is a really weird empty triangle for no reason.
Yeah, I thought he could connect at any time, so I didn't see the point of trying to surround him if he can just save himself.
But your group is weak too.
Yeah.
Right. So you do this, and he plays here, and you defended your weak group in Sente.
Okay.
And now you can attack here.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so here, it's just, there is no good cut here for white. All of them are empty triangles. They're all terrible shape. So here, and then this is a very sharp move. This is just wonderful, Tsuji. I thought this. But your move is better.
Thanks.
Yeah, your move is better. It's just plain better. And white has to do something ridiculous. Like, it's just so sad. Why not Atari? Isn't
Yeah.
isn't Atari sort of the Sente version of the same move? Like it's got some different weaknesses, but you wouldn't play A here, right? You'd at least play B.
Yeah.
At least. So yeah, I don't see any good reason not to Atari.
Yeah, there is some.
Yeah. So this cut again seems kind of insane. So again, as black, I really want to go here. This group is now looking maybe dead. Like I'm not sure if it's dead. Like there's stuff, you know, but you don't want any of this stuff because it just makes black stronger, even if you live, and it might even die. Yeah. So this cut kind of looks insane. This just doesn't work, right? White just comes out here, and you don't even have to do anything fancy. You just walk straight down, because if black here, then you just kill him.
Black turns.
So black turns where?
Like so here f4.
F4.
Right.
G9.
Does this actually work? If this works, I'm gonna look really stupid. I look really stupid. All right. So then you need something fancier. You need this, right? And then
This
and
is
then
what
you need
happens in the game.
this is what happens in the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you do need this. I thought you didn't need it, but apparently you need it. All right.
Always I lost because you say the game a lot.
Oh yeah. I will mention that to him maybe later. That's right. Okay. So this looks fine then because I'm dumb. This cut is crazy. This cut is so crazy. It might be really good. Like I thought just here should be fine because white has this weakness here and there's no obvious way to fix it. Right? Like white kind of has to play here and then you go here. And then somehow if white's going to claim that this is anything, you have to kill this.
Yeah.
If that does not die, then, you know, I think even Ko is success for black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like anything except just plain death should be fine for black. But yeah, this cut is insane. This is the kind of move that I know you play. And it might be really good. I don't know. It's so complicated. So I thought white just does this, right? So the reason is that this is going to be an issue. So you do that, and then you know you still got this stone which you can still mess with. It's crazy though. I don't know. This is above my pay grade. Assessing this cut is not. None of the loose letters work, right? No, none of it works. All right. So yeah, apparently the cut kind of works. And we get into this mess. And then this is just the most enigmatic move ever.
Yeah, I thought it was a misclick.
There was a misclick?
No.
Because it looks like a misclick, right?
Oh. Well, it doesn't it make the network here for the E12?
So it threatens this, right? So
Yeah.
black just defends this, and then what?
And I don't know. That was the best of my ability.
I mean, this
well,
doesn't work.
I
Just
thought
here,
one
here,
of these cuts
here.
would work. Yeah, it doesn't work though.
Right? And the other one doesn't work either. Just like this, here, 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 here,
And
here,
What
actually-
happens in the
here,
game.
and white has only 2 liberties, right?
Yeah, and actually, even
Just here, boop,
E11,
boop, boop, right? It's just
and
dead.
actually, Nico, E11 instead of F11 does the same, and you don't have ugly shape.
Wait, you're telling me this does not have ugly shape? Because this is a terribly ugly shape, right? It's an empty triangle.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
see your point.
That's a worse shape. This is a better shape,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So here, this push here and here. Okay. Even this, right?
I think you need
That works.
Yeah. So yeah, that works
Yeah,
too.
that works.
I just
Yeah, that
need
works
to
too.
spread the liberties at the end.
Okay, so here, 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 blah blah.
And I misread the liberties.
This is such a weird move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works. It works, but it's got to be the worst way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like anything else, like this,
Tenuki.
even this, like anything else has to be better than this one. And then this, and we end up with this empty triangle shape. And
I think even
just
Tenuki works.
fails. Does Tanuki work? Yeah, I think Tanuki works, right?
Yo.
Yeah, like
Oh, wow.
just G3.
Yeah, if black does nothing, I think white's just dead. right?
Like G3.
You just go here.
G2.
Hey guys. Ben Kyo just raided, so I think we got a bunch of more viewers.
hello.
We're reviewing a game between 1Q and Lewis. You'd say you're 1 Dan, even though you're like 3Q, right?
I just play a lot of games on OGS. Very quick games.
So we're getting reviewed by Nico here, which I appreciate.
Right. Okay, so this cut just does not work. So yeah. Is this better? Might be better.
I just didn't want to deal with.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, this is simple. It should be fine. Capture, blah blah. All right. And then there's this, which I have no idea how this turns out.
Probably just G3 should be.
You know
okay.
what I would think about this? I would think I'm willing to just not care and play here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your group dies, you know, so be it. The trade for here is good because white was super strong here and now white's not super strong. And then these guys, I don't know what their story is. You know, maybe you can even do better. Maybe you can do here. That might already cut, and then you can, I don't know, just directly try to kill or something. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this got completely insane. I have no idea what the life and death of this group should look like. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just not gonna pretend. It looked like maybe it was double co for a second.
Yeah, for a moment, but I think I just needed.
It wasn't even double co, right? Because it's such a weird double co. If white goes here, then black has to capture, and then white does this one, right? And if black goes back, you know, black wastes some co-threat someplace, you know, whatever.
Even if black
And white answers, and then here, what? Sorry, what? Then
K2.
Here, what? I'm not making any sense. What am I thinking? D2, right? And then here, this co again, right? So it looks kind of like double co, except black might start this one, and then white captures here. It's just so weird.
Yeah.
This is just so weird. So I would rather not comment on the life and death of that group if we can do so. Black should be happy with co. Like co is better than you need, right? Because I mean, you know, moves that attack this group are at the very least co-threats, which you have infinite of. Right? That you will never run out of moves that attack that. And they're also good moves. It's not just co-threats. They're actually useful. So, you know, this is fine. Then this, blah, blah. All right. More of this. Is this a threat?
That barely works as a threat.
So if white captures, and black here's here. Yeah, it works. All right, fair enough. Yeah. So white has to connect. Blah, blah. All right. Then this. And eventually white decides just to ignore this, and we get into this mess. So this was very interesting, life and death. So here, this, so far I like this. And then white does this. That cannot be right. You need to go here. So when black captures, you just connect back.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a killing shape,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, it isn't.
right?
I was tired of Ko's.
It's not a go.
Yeah. No, it's not a Ko.
It's not a go.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's all there is to it. It's just alive. Right. So here, white should be dead. White here, I did not understand what this was about. These moves are so weird. Why are you playing here?
Yeah, no, I just need to play J14. Something like that.
Yeah, something vaguely like this. And white should be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's nowhere for white to run.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that should be game over. Right? But here. And I guess what you were trying to say is that you're going to kill one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like A or B. But then you didn't do that, right? Instead, you went to sort of defend this group that looked like you were sacrificing.
Yeah.
So you got sort of, I'm going to just kill this group and sacrifice those stones and let you live. And oh no, I'm going to kill you anyway. Sort of weird, sort of, and then no, actually, I'm going to kill you instead of, living here, which makes sense. So it's just sort of weird, schizophrenic sort of. Black does not seem to understand his own plan. So here. I mean, you can probably still sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like this looks good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Maybe you need to go here first. But even then, that the 1-for-2 exchange is still kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here, this, I mean, it has to work in order for this to make any sense, right? You have to actually be able to live somehow. I think white here's got to be better, right? Because then you have just eyes. Wait, is black alive?
Yeah,
black. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wait, black's alive. Okay. Then forget what I said. Forget what I said. Yes. Right. So here, this is again just completely insane. So this strategy is still fine for black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
get everything in the right
this and make this enormous right side with this dead white group in it and win.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine. Even like if you don't even this is fine. This is fine. You don't have to do this. This is insane. So here, and then here. And so the question is not, when you're doing this, it seems like you're trying to say whether you can kill this group. And, locally you can kill this group, but you have to kill it with enough liberties to win a capturing race against it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which is a much taller order. Right? That's much harder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're playing these contact moves because, you don't believe that, this kind of stuff is enough because it gives white more liberties. I guess.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Because I mean, connecting to this group, it's just connecting two dead groups, right? Locally, but the number of liberties is just, you can't fight against that. So instead, you have to play these weird contact moves, which no one wants to play. And then here, this is a bad move.
Really? I thought
So-
it was good. Incente.
Okay, so if
extra
black
co.
wants, so it takes liberties from white.
Hmm.
So if black wants to kill you, he has to play here, right? Then you can cut here,
Hmm.
which makes this into Self-Atari, right?
I see. Yeah.
Then black has to spend another 2 moves capturing this stone before he can play here,
Gotcha.
right?
Yep.
So this actually reduces white's liberties because you actually have a ton of liberties, right? Like this is not 1 liberty. This is 3 of them, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So this reduces liberties from your own group,
Gotcha.
right? Here, this is fine. This is all perfectly fine. Again, black is just going completely mad. This can't be right.
Yeah.
Because this exchange creates a number of problems here at A that I don't even like. This is just terrifying. So you have to
Descend.
just descend like this, maybe
Mhm.
is a little better. I mean, it's still completely unreasonable to think you can somehow win this capturing race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, here, this cut looks very good. Yeah, I think this is pretty much just life. Black here, you just extend. You can also just do this. This is
Yeah.
probably just easy. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I
thought I should after too.
So here and can you
Atari.
just here?
That doesn't work.
It doesn't?
S17. No, S17.
S17 stretch. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't work. All right. Fair enough.
Black can even.
Does this work?
I don't think so.
Can
Just
create
carves
a,
and-
yeah, I can create a shape in there.
Is there something? I don't know. It's not trivial because when you stretch here, you're threatening the connection, right?
At the 16.
Right. So
Or-
black has to do something like this. Wait, that wrong tool. Black has to play wrong tool. Come on. Black has to play something like this, and all right. So maybe not. Maybe there's nothing. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. That shape is just so awkward. I find it hard to believe there's nothing. But
I think S11 for black, and this is where I realized if he just captures the 1 stone, like he's alive, it's like okay.
yeah. I mean, on the other hand, I do understand why white extends, though, because I mean, the thing is, just living is not enough to win the game, right?
Mhm.
If you do this, maybe like this. This is probably still a black win, I think.
Yeah, game over.
I think black still wins. It's not completely obvious, but I mean, I would have to count, but it looks like black wins. So we do this. This is a crazy fighting move. Trying to fight on both sides at once. This is bonkers. And then, still trying to win this capturing race. I mean, black has very few liberties because white can just go here at any time, right? And then,
Yeah,
like, do you even play 2? Like, you go here, I guess?
it doesn't work.
Yeah, there's
Doesn't work.
nothing. Yeah, you just run out of liberties so fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that fight doesn't work. This move. So I guess the plan is A, right? Because it does lose a liberty for white. Right, white had a liberty here and lost it.
Mhm.
But I mean, the reason you would do that is because you really want to play A.
Mhm. Which I did play, and it didn't work out still.
Right. So black here again tries to fight this capturing race that is just completely hopeless. I think black maybe should play here.
Mhm.
That looks good enough to me. So here, blah blah, and this is Gote, right? Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Why here?
Yeah, I
This
thought
is
that was.
crazy.
I thought that
Just
gave me a chance. There was a little
yeah,
twinkle in my eye at that move.
yeah, yeah. White goes for it. I mean, this has got to be the way to do it. I mean, if you're gonna win this game, this is your chance. You have to live here somehow. This looked like an okay try.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
In
this
the
game,
game,
it's time
uh,
sensitive.
does this just live?
Can it? Because that'd be sad.
I'm not sure. Well, so
Um,
black here might kill. This is the
what?
only move that, if anything kills, this is it, right?
What
Anything else
about
will not.
N9 instead?
Black will N9.
M.
M M9 and
Damn,
white's
trying
alive.
to-
That's just life. Oh no, it's not. Okay. So this and this are both moves to check. Right, that's not
But
life.
N9 is better because of the liberties that I took away.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. So there's stuff to read. But this is just death. So yeah. There's not much to look at anymore.
Yeah.
Black just capture probably. That's easiest. Right. If white connects here, that's not even threatening to live. Right.
Mhm.
Like you can even ignore this move. But okay. Blah blah. Also, this should work.
Yeah, it's about the same.
It's about the same. Yeah. There's sort of a Tsuji-ish thing here, which I think does not work.
Yeah, I thought I recognized it, but I was wrong.
This way. Capture, throw in. No, make sure that works, right?
Oh man.
Let's see.
So I mean, no, black's fine, right?
Yeah,
You just don't capture the stones, right? You just
yeah.
connect here and you're fine.
There you go.
Right. But there is a Tsuji if black wants to go for it, right? If black tries to go for it, you can do this. Does
cool,
connecting
though.
here make any difference?
No, yeah,
No,
because
connecting
now
here works. Connecting here works. Yeah, okay. No, black's okay either way. Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Okay. But yeah, blah blah. Black just connects. Game over. Okay. So that was fun. This was a crazy game to look at.
The most important thing
I mean-
I'm taking away is the N7, right? Like, just don't even care about that group.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, when we get to this point, these stones are not doing anything. So black should not attack them and white should not defend them. Because they are not cutting, they are not surrounding territory, they are nothing. They're just garbage. Right?
Yeah.
And black, right. So in this place, black threatens to eat white's garbage, and white says, "No, you will not eat my garbage. That garbage is mine." And black says, "Yes, I want your garbage." And white says, "No, please don't eat my garbage." It's just so weird. So just forget about those stones. Probably this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could also make an argument for something like this and just challenge. Well, maybe not that. Maybe this. I don't know. Something and challenge black to make enough out of the moyo. But I don't think that's good because I think white should use the thickness somehow because this is so thick.
just a comment.
Like that's white's main asset in this game, right? Is this enormously thick group. So you should use it.
Which really makes me question, Lewis, why'd you not play, D12? I think in both our games, you always give me such an early opening, like, and then you enjoy changing the game, right?
Yeah, this is insane.
But yeah, like
this,
this
yeah,
breaks all fundamentals. I'm so shocked.
yeah. This move,
This-
I think black's better.
Mhm.
Like I don't. There is no good attack against the stone. White does not have eyes. Black does. Uh, that stone can be sacrificed even if attacked. Um, I mean, this just looks good, right? I think black's a little better, and instead you play Taduki and just end up in this horrendous shape. Um, like I don't know if this connection is the best. It should be something, and then this it just gets worse and worse. Um,
So yeah,
Yeah.
you said you played it because it's your favorite, right? Just on the right side, but that's just nuts. I don't know.
so I know the Joseki that he thinks is his favorite is this one because he's played this against me because he studied the hell out of this, and uh,
So
yeah.
this is the reasoning. So can I have control, Nico? For a moment?
Yeah. How do I do that? I'm not so familiar with
If you click
OGS.
on my name,
Control. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show.
so
Show us
like,
stuff.
so like this is my favorite Fuseki, the micro Chinese, and because a lot of people don't like to answer here at this moment,
Yeah.
I just learned this because it transposed to the micro Chinese.
I mean, I don't mind. I like the Q16 attachment when you make the any of the Chineses, right? So like if I
Yeah.
backed off normally here and then you made it and then this always feels good. I think for me.
It's a little bit better for black in the micro Chinese, just because it's closer to R12 instead of R11. It's a little bit nicer. But like, just like, still even.
Really? Because okay, so you're gonna play R16?
R16, yeah, you can play R16, I think.
And then white P17, right?
The dancing on it.
And same thing, I think you can either choose the, like, I think either of these three are okay.
Right. So the question is whether whether R2 is going to look a little bit over concentrated in at least one of them. Like you might actually want it further away.
Yeah, like I think this is okay.
Okay, that way I'm not. That way it might actually be useful because you're making a fight. The other ones I thought might end up looking a little bit over. Might end up making it look like it's too close. Like this way, right? I feel like you would almost want it further away.
Yeah, it's over concentrated.
It might be a little bit over concentrated.
Mhm.
But the cut and fight
Just
like
put,
crazy. Oh, because you get a double Hane because it's closer.
But
I
that
think
that
so.
just makes the R12 stone even sillier, right? Like you'd want that far away.
Well, okay, so the thing is, if it was further away, you would have to stretch at Q14. You wouldn't be able to double Hane, right? Right, you couldn't double Hane because then it would be the cut's worse, right? That's the idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is one of these things that you'd have to actually spend a fair amount of time studying the specific position to know that. Which I mean, I guess you've put in the legwork and I have not, so I'm
Like-
willing to just believe you.
I don't know. Don't know the minutia, but I just feel better having R12. Like I think for variations on the corner, I just
Yeah.
follow what I want.
Yeah. Okay, I see. You're looking for the fighting move instead of just stretching. Because if
Yeah.
you stretch, then it's over concentrated.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure that's better. It's just different.
Yeah, I just like it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But this still doesn't explain to me why you didn't play D12. Right?
I just wanted to have R12 in the board.
Okay. All right.
I think you're probably going to get it on the board anyway, right? Though.
Yep, probably, but
Yeah, because it's not. If you stretch, it's not like White's going to play somewhere like 12 now. Right?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not. White's going to do something, and then, you know, if you really want to play R12, you can still do it.
Yeah. All right, so to me, yeah, this game boils down to two fundamentals. One was this, because this put White in a huge lead, and then the other is don't play with your trash stones. That's what
Yeah.
I'm taking away from this game, and it was
Yeah,
it was super fun.
Also, one thing that I just look up in the end, so this threatens Saseki in double code.
Wait, what?
So
Show
if
this,
what
please.
Yeah.
I believe you because I know you can read this stuff better than I can. But what are you talking about?
that's Saseki.
Okay. Yeah, I would have missed that, and I did.
I just realized this like at the end, like just looking at the end positions, like interesting. The AI was suggesting to play
Where is the Seki? What are we talking about? Oh, you mean
Yeah.
bottom
the
left?
bottom,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bottom left.
White can't
Oh,
play
you're
the
right. Yes. Yeah, I very much insisted that I did not want to even look at that very hard.
Just going back though. At what point? Why does White have to play 3?
No, it's just like
Just
just
saying it threatens the Seki. It's just like White plays something.
like this is
I see. Okay, I
like
gotcha.
Yeah, if White
actually
wants to not do that, it has to be Ko or well,
Right,
no,
I
you got
gotcha.
Ko on both. Oh, you got the stupid K2 Ko again.
yeah. It's like some cut red, like I don't even care. White answers, and White can even play this one.
Right, except right, the K2. Oh no, but then you have E5. Black has to recapture the. Oh God. Please, can we not? Can we not do this?
I just find this extremely funny. Like
Yes,
even
it
in
is.
this
It's
position,
funny. You're right. It's funny. Like it's definitely funny. It's like even at the end, that group is still funny. Yes, I mean that group just doesn't make any sense. Everything about it is just weird. Um, yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
you're right.
guys. Well, thanks
All
for the
right.
game. Thanks for the review. I'm gonna
Yeah,
end
sure
the
thing.
stream. I have no clue how to raid people. That's why I haven't been doing it. So,
you can put the let me
can you put?